What's going down? It's time for another one of those cool conversations with Cam Quotes. And right now I'm sitting next to Indianapolis' own Ty Scott, Loud Records' own Royalty. What's happening, fam?
What's happening with you, bro? How you doing, man?
Chilling out, man.
You know.
Pleasure to talk to you, finally meet you, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into your music and all that real quick. If you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And you should know. There's a new single that's out right now. And I got to know...
and they gifted too.
And the Gifted. The Gifted is also out right now. But let me know, what is at least one thing that everybody needs to know about Royalty?
I'm sincere, man. You know, I feel like I'm a Nelson Mandela of rap. I mean, this is something all up, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, in that man, you know, I'm just trying to reach my people and help my people as much as I can. You know, I'm the bridge from the streets to the king. You feel me?
All right, yeah. Understand it. Yeah. So now, speaking of that, the streets of the kingdom, which is I seen that video and also that whole campaign, the promo videos and the DVD info on that. I also know that you've referenced over time being shot in some of your songs, or almost being shot. Yeah. And now usually when people go through something like that, they don't learn. They kind of go back out into the streets, get into that regular behavior, and but you actually, you know, got closer with Christ. So exactly what was it that made you different from a lot of the other cats that we may both know that get involved in that situation?
Well, I mean, you know, I've been in shootouts since I was like, you know, I grew up in Baltimore Project, so I was almost getting shot every day just playing at the park, you know. So it's just every, you know, sometimes you just get tired, and as it turns out, you know, my time was sooner than a lot of other people's time to want to make that conscious decision to change, you know. Then my big cousin, man, shout out to Conway, man, Triple OJ, he facing 50 years in prison. And, you know, he'd been shot up like altogether like 18 times, you know. Wow. And, you know, he was one of the ones that raised me and got me pretty much, man, this laced my boots, man. When I told him I was ready to change, you know, he was out for it, and, you know, and he was there for me. So, you know, that it wasn't necessarily the shootouts that caused me to change. It was just being tired, man. And then, too, them streets ain't got no love. Everybody know that.
Right.
You know? So,
absolutely.
I mean, I just understood that quick.
That's very commendable, man. Yeah. And respect to you for even just making that. That in itself is a walking testimony to a lot of other people. And now you're doing songs with likes of like gospel giants like Marvin Sapp. You're on your affiliate. Well,
I did a documentary with Marvin Sapp.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But I done songs with Twinkie Clark from the Clark Sisters, Gospel Gangsters. You know, D Love, A Few Good Men. Right. You know, let's go on.
Working with I would consider legendary Dr. Leonard Scott. Yeah, you know, Ty Scott.
Shout out to Ty Scott and Ty Scott Loud. That L mean loud. The loud movement, you know what I mean? Right. James Logan, you know.
Right. Now, given all of that information that you just gave me, even with your friend who's incarcerated, who helped you the most with your actual transition? Because it's obviously not something that you can do alone. So who helped you make that transition, and even not just musically, but just lifestyle-wise?
Man, my mama and my big cousin, Pat Germany. Okay. Pastor Germany over Mount Zion, you know. You know, they both was always on me, you know. It wasn't a day they didn't go by, they was trying to hunt me down, see where I was at, no matter where I was at, in the crack house or wherever, you know what I mean? Right. They was always trying to, you know, they shot up a lot of prayers for me, and, you know, and their prayer worked. I mean, I remember like yesterday, I was back in the back. I just so happened to be on my mama's house. I moved out when I was like 15, hit the streets. You know, I just so happened to be over there that day, and my cousin came over there, man, and she just got to ministering to me, laying hands on me. It's a powerful prayer. So, I mean, I think that had a lot to do with it. Wow. But a lot of people don't know. I baptized myself in the bathtub. You know, I wanted God so bad. I went upstairs and took my mama blessed her, threw it up in the tub, you know, and baptized myself. You feel me? Man. You know, I ain't none. That's why I believe my ministry like today, just even being here, man, it's a blessing. You know, we trailblazing right now in the gospel. I feel like that you got to be out the box for today's generation. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So now you're a rapper, faith-based MC is what I like to call yourself, cats like yourself and Lecrae and Bizzle and my man New Life Music. So let me know, has your favorite MC changed now that you have made the decision to be a faith-based MC?
No.
No.
No. I still love. I still agree. Outside of some things, you know, I can't judge him for what he did or how he moved, but I believe in his message, you know.
Right.
And that's Pac. Everybody loves Pac. You know?
Yeah.
Just the fact that he wasn't just a rapper. He was a leader, a born leader. And that's why I say now, I feel like God is like, you know, moving me in that direction. And like Nelson Mandela, for real.
Wow.
Like, for real. You know what I mean?
I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. So, what can we all expect next or right now from Loyalty? Besides that, you don't know. Look, I gotta get it right. Yeah, and the gifted. You know what I'm saying? I'm flipping them both around for you. You know what I'm saying? What else do they need to know? What's coming up besides those two joints that you got blazing in the streets right now?
Well, you know, we working on our single now with the label. You know, I am A&R James Logan. We've been trying to shop around for tracks and stuff to try and get figure out what's gonna be that next single to drop, and trying to be strategic and use a systematic approach while doing that. You know, but outside of that, you know, I'm actually gonna be coming up here. You know, I'm gonna be starting a radio show on 1310 called From the Streets to the Kingdom.
Okay.
And we're gonna be dealing with reality, with things, the issues going on in the church, why people don't want to come to church, how they get judged when they come to church, just the overall reasons and problems. Because everybody want to talk about how, you know, the streets do or the world do. The churches, they do a lot of that. But what about the church?
Right.
You feel me?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So we gonna go home on that one.
From the streets to the kingdom. AM 1310 The Light. You can find a new show coming out soon, new music coming out soon. My man Royalty out here is working, man. Naptown, faith lovers. If you love Jesus, if you love rap music, you gotta mess with my man Royalty. It's been another one of those cool conversations with Cam Quotes. Be safe, be humble, live hip hop, and we out.
And that From the Streets to the Kingdom movie coming too.